to the DFS Deli. It's your boy, fresh off a bye week, the proprietor of said delicatessen, Sully Ali Shaheed. And I am joined tonight by the usual crew, the cast, the biggest fans of the WNBA you could ever find in your lives.
Absolutely
Baker,
not.
my
Absolutely
boy,
not.
Chile, and Dale. What is going on, my people? Welcome back to the Deli. Sorry we had to take an impromptu bye week. Last Wednesday, I went to go see a comedy show. If you haven't watched or listened to a gentleman named Jimmy Carr, he is absolutely hilarious. So that was a great time. And I was extremely tired and lazy and under the weather on Saturday. So my ass went to sleep. So we are back, fresh, ready for a how do you call this slate?
The worst slate of the year.
Shitty.
No
ugly.
bueno.
It's the
No
worst.
bueno?
It's the worst.
No
slate of the year.
bueno. Yeah, it'll be tough sledding. It'll be tough sledding.
You know what, Sully? In your words, it's the WNBA slates.
Bam.
No. I think the WNBA finals is more tolerable than what we got to watch on Sunday, because this is going to be ugly. We'll cover some injury news. We'll cover our favorite plays at each position. But, of course, we got to start off with, guys, how you doing? Chill, what's up, man? And how was your week 6?
Week 6 was pretty good. I didn't lose money, so that's always a positive sign. I would like to also say I am not a fan of the WNBA, so don't ever wish that upon me ever again. In the most serious tone, like, I know where you sleep.
I mean, like right there. Yeah, this is true.
This is not a fan. That league is awful. I'm not a fan.
Jeez. Dale, what's up, man? How was your week 6?
It is okay. I actually decided to get in a couple other lineups besides my $1 $2 lineups. I got in a couple $10.
Okay, big spender. Okay.
I know, right?
Wait, making it right.
Got in a couple $10 lineups, got in a couple $5 lineups, and like Chili, I didn't lose money, so here we are.
Anytime you don't lose money, it's a win. So that's what we look forward to as tournament players. You know, anytime that you could break even on a week and escape without losing that EV, you're good to go. Bake, what's going on, brother?
Well, you know me. I'm watching the WNBA finals right now. What the fuck you talking about?
Baker,
come off the show now.
You know you never get that time back, right?
I mean, I actually enjoy what I'm watching, Chill. So screw you.
You enjoy people just shooting the ball in layups? That's stupid.
Boring.
Yeah, that's so boring.
We should get together and watch some professional darts.
I'm in for darts.
180.
Those announcers go crazy, dude. Those announcers is crazy.
I am out. Not a chance.
I'd rather gamble on darts.
Woo!
What is wrong with you? What did the WNBA ever do to you? Did you go to a game
Baker,
as a child and they were like, and you were like abused at the game?
It's so boring. It's boring. And then like they want equality. They don't want to lower the rim. Like, y'all know you can't show off your athleticism when like the rim's up there.
So can I throw a point out there, Sully, that you had me look up a couple of seconds ago before we started the show?
It's just so bad. Of course. It's just so bad.
So we were talking about the ball is smaller, same size rim. The NBA's field goal percentage as a collective last year was at 40.7%. The WNBA's field goal percentage was at 46.8%. So yes, their field goal percentage is higher because it's easier to make the shot.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I think the WNBA, they may be better shooters of the basketball.
They also do a lot of layups.
Yeah, but the NBA dunks.
They do dunk.
Which is like guaranteed points. So, I mean, that's a guaranteed field goal.
I mean, did you see Andre Drummond's dunk attempt?
Bro, he's 100 years old. He can't jump.
We once had a season where
5.
It doesn't matter.
DeAndre Jordan led the league in field goal percentage a year.
Baker, how tall are you?
It's true.
I'm 6'2", 6'3".
And he can't jump. What's your point?
What's your point?
He's 6'3", can't jump. Just because you're tall doesn't mean you can jump, Dale. Can you jump?
I said he doesn't need to jump. Literally, that man can stand on the floor, put his arm up, and dunk the ball.
No, he can't. He ain't that tall.
He ain't that tall.
The rim is 10 feet above the ground, bro.
He ain't that tall.
Right?
He's tall. He ain't that tall.
Yeah.
That's Yao Ming tall.
I mean, Baker did bring up a good point. I mean, was it you said DeAndre Jordan did, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
DeAndre Jordan once led the league in field goal percentage.
Yeah, all dunks.
He can't shoot.
Right.
At all.
I'm willing to bet Dwight Howard was probably in the same category.
In his prime, probably.
Prime Dwight Howard, yeah, absolutely. Well, let's shift gears. Get back to NFL talk because that's what the listeners are here for. And
maybe I want to tell you about my week 6, 5. What week are we on?
Nobody gives a shit.
We're on 7, and I'm sorry that we kind of diverted from that. I mean, Baker, we went over how we did in week 6 together at the bar.
No,
well, I was actually I did the math, and I hate when I do this to myself. We're one play away from a takedown.
I mean, it was a low-scoring week, man. Like one play was detrimental to lineups.
I mean, it was a huge swing. Let's not get it twisted. It would have been a huge swing in points, but that's where I finished, and that's where I was to getting a legit takedown.
Well, that's why we're back in week 7 and try again. But as customary, we must
to Desmond Ridder. Are we going back to Desmond Ridder this week?
Absolutely not. We're going to this. Just raise the glass for the ones we lost in week 6. In your car, at home, or wherever you're taking in our podcast. I'd like to say rest in peace to those that hit the injured reserve, or at least going to miss some time. Jimmy Garoppolo in an ambulance.
CMC.
Kyron Williams ankle.
CMC's playing this week.
CMC's oblique.
Debo
Samuel's, what was it, shoulder, arm, whatever. And we
Anthony Richardson hitting season-long IR.
And we say goodbye to Anthony Richardson. We will see you in year 2, my friend. Speedy recovery.
Oh, no, we load up the Gardner Minshew from here on out, baby. Let's go.
Bro, he was so bad against Jacksonville.
You do not have enough balls to load up Gardner Minshew this week.
Yeah, he does.
He was not good. Did he just question me to have?
Right. Are you serious? You know who that guy is?
Do you know what Gardner Minshew did for me?
He'll play anybody.
Do you understand what Gardner Minshew did for me?
He will always have that soft spot right there.
Listen,
I
do
have
feel
a
like
Gardner Minshew tattoo on my back.
No, you don't.
Shut up.
Lie. That's a lie. We don't lie on the show, Baker.
You have not seen my full back. You don't know everything that's on there, okay?
We don't lie on the show.
You do not know everything on my back.
We don't.
You've only seen snips and pickets
of
my back.
We don't lie on this show.
You don't know what's back there, okay, chill?
Baker.
I don't want to know what's back there. That's the thing.
I know for a fact there ain't no Gardner Minshew back there.
There's an entire back piece of one Gardner Minshew.
Baker, we went over this on the show before, okay? Like, we literally had this exact conversation. No, you don't. You wish you did, but you don't. So let's see if Gardner Minshew gets Baker another $50K, you need to take $1,000 of that and just get the back piece done.
Bet. I'm loading him up for the rest of the season. Let's be real.
Just every week, just at least a Gardner Minshew.
I'm loading up Gardner for the rest of the year. When he goes off, no, Baker has a piece of him.
A literal, and you will have a piece of him for the rest of your life.
Big facts. Big facts.
That's fair. I thought about that. I'm running out of room for tattoos myself, but like if I were to grab like $100K off something, I would get whoever responsible, like the main piece of that lineup, the slate breaker of that lineup. I'd probably get their number like somewhere just to remember.
You could get like a small caricature
of that athlete.
Yeah,
I could do that.
Or you can get that.
I would feel really bad if my one play would have changed and I would have had my takedown. It actually would have been for $100K, and I'm not getting Desmond Ridder tattooed on me. I refuse.
Hey, Chill said it, man. In our group chat, the fans unfortunately couldn't hear it, but he did. He did call the Riddler.
I played him. I played Desmond Ridder. So,
I mean, I do feel like we owe the fans the apology because the fat chick at the bar last week, for the first time, was a quarterback. It was Desmond Ridder.
And the sad thing was, he wasn't even that good.
No.
Everybody else was just that bad
on that terrible slate last week.
Everybody else was that bad.
Yes, everyone else was that bad.
I mean, he 4x'd his value, right? He was only 5 something.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So he 4x'd.
That's so sad.
I mean, that's what we look for in our lineup.
So sad.
So you mean to tell me you want to bash me? You want to bash me? That Tyson Bagent can't get to 4x. He can't get 20 on Sunday.
Listen, listen. The Bears are so bad. Like Atlanta's offensive, like the team around him versus the team in Chicago, it's not even comparable.
The Bears have a good defense, Chill.
Fucking stop it, big.
That's all right. You chalk donkeys. Go ahead and play your Devontae Adams. Go ahead and play your Josh Jacobs. I'm going to be playing the Bears side of it and just be lapping y'all to the bank. It's going to be glorious.
And then meanwhile, at 4:00, we'll get a text message in the group saying, all we should have did was play the fucking chalk. All these guys have been doing is hitting the Sims, hit the button, and boom, they have the lineup.
So
and pray.
And Brent,
We're gonna get yelled at for arguing again, and here comes
we're not even arguing.
Sunday.
We're not even
How
arguing.
did you guys assholes y'all talking?
Chill's right. We're not arguing. Those are my words verbatim.
Oh, I know.
I've literally
I
sent
get the
him
chat.
threads, entire threads of that. This is bullshit. DFS is dying because all Chalk is doing is hitting, and all these sim donkeys are out here hitting the little click, generate, and entering lineups and winning. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here grinding away, correlating my lineups, doing the good boy thing, and I can't win a god thing. This is bullshit.
We're just stuck in we're 2 seasons behind.
Right? but playing terrible plays like Tyson Bagent is gonna be so funny that I can't help but not do it. I just can't help who I am. I can't. I just can't.
But you can.
That was me playing Zach. I played Zach Wilson against y'all and beat y'all, didn't I?
Motherfucker.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did. I played PJ Walker and guy that got 0.
You're lucky that Sean McVay found out that he's allowed to run the football in the second half.
Right? He had like a cool 3 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they had 3 rushing attempts. That was it. They're like, wait a minute, the Cardinals can't stop the run? What?
Yeah, I guess we'll cover that running back debacle when we get to that position. But as you know, we go position by position, and we'll always start off with the quarterback position and see the plays that we're interested in this week. And you know what, Chill? You're on a high from last week, calling the Riddler, the tournament takedown Riddler. Who do you got this week at the quarterback position? Who you loading up in your lineups?
Yeah, I mean, taking a look here, some of the quarterbacks I like this week. So if Josh Allen's ownership kind of stays where it's at, I do like that. I know he's been dealing with a shoulder injury. He says he's good to go. New England, Josh Allen does really well against New England, whether they're bad or good. So I do like Allen this week. Taking a look here, every time I play this dude, it just hurts. Lamar right now is coming in with like little to no ownership. They do have a tough matchup. They are at home playing the Lions. Baltimore really has no semblance of a running game, and Detroit does really good at stopping the run anyway. So you figure if they are going to run the ball, it's going to be on Lamar's legs. Detroit's weakest point is cornerback. Baker Mayfield should have actually had a way better game. He just missed a lot of guys that were wide open. He missed Evans a couple times. He missed Godwin. He missed Palmer. So he should have had a better game than what it was worth, truthfully. So I do like those two because this week I think you're going to be able to play these high price quarterbacks if you want to because there is value on the slate. We'll address as we're going on, and then I think the quarterback that I do like, maybe I don't think he's a little bit off the wall here, but it'd be Jordan Love coming off the bye against Denver. Denver's defense has been struggling.
That's the one I think when we flip the cards, he's going to be chalky.
It's weird, right? Because Geno right now has chalk, and he's only $200 more, but nobody plays the Seattle wide receivers, so it's weird. So Geno's the big question mark on the slate because it's he's showing ownership. and again, he does come with a value wide receiver because like JSN was kind of starting to get ramped up last week there. So that I think Gino's the interesting one here on the slate. No Baker. But
Sabrina
yeah,
from deep, bro.
She ain't Carmelo, and I know she didn't do that when she did it, when she hit the three.
She did not. That's just me.
I know.
But
I know she
20
didn't because they're not charismatic.
25 footer though. Come on, bro.
but those are the three that right now I'm kind of targeting this week.
Hey, speaking of the Patriots, did you know they have a lower implied team total than Tyson Bagent's Bears?
That's depressing.
Baker, quarterback, who you got, and why is it Gardner Minshew?
How dare you take me away from my freaking basketball game? And actually,
Oh no, we're not on a podcast together trying to provide some modicum of entertainment for people.
Yeah, people are getting entertained by me watching the WNBA.
Their implied team total is 18.5. That's depressing.
That's disturbing in so many different ways.
It's pretty
sad.
I
look at it this way. All right, so the chalk didn't destroy us and bury us last week. So just play the chalk. Just come on back to the chalk. Just come on back.
So you're jamming in Mahomes and Kelsey?
Just put them on in there. Team jam them in a weird way. But nah, if I'm going to get serious and not just BS you, I don't hate anything that Chill talked about.
Hey.
I don't hate it. I hate him, but I don't hate it.
But why you want to hate me? I was even one dog in your WNBA, your fandom. Yeah. I was even dogging it.
Well, I hate Sully too. Like, don't get it twisted. I have enough hate to go around. I hate Sully too.
All we do is hate.
I think one of the more disgusting plays. Obviously, health is going to be a thing, so we have to keep an eye on it. We just saw what Desmond Ridder potentially did to the secondary. The secondary has been carved up in multiple ways by multiple people on multiple different days, multiple different weeks. I think I'm interested in Vanilla Vic. I think so. I think I'm a little
Baker, how many weeks have you come on this show and been like, yeah, play Daniel Jones, play Daniel Jones, play Daniel Jones? He's worked out 1 week.
It's only week 2. This is only
Baker, I want to check the tapes.
Check tapes.
I take that back because they have been on prime time a bunch, which is weird.
It's the second time I've said Vanilla Vic.
I said him versus Miami. Time they've been on the main slate.
I
hate you.
I mean, the Riddler does have better targets than.
I mean, the Riddler definitely has better pass catchers. Absolutely.
I mean, Drake London and Kyle Pitts trump everything on the Giants.
You mean Drake London and Jonnu Smith?
Did Kyle Pitts not have a good game last week? I'm confused.
I mean, my Riddler double was with Jonnu Smith. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Play either one.
Because I would be
play both of them.
I would be damned if I ever click that guy.
He had a good game last week.
Don't care.
He's gone back-to-back good weeks on American soil.
Didn't care.
On American soil. That's kind of scary.
But on the other side, I think that game has the cliche, the sneaky shootout. Because I mean, this Washington team just throws the ball. Like they're like the original LeBron commercial. It's just pass. 4th and 1. You should run. Now we gonna pass. like that's all they're doing. So this Giant secondary has been carved in so many ways, so many times by so many different people as well. I think this game has an up-tempo position in general. So I think both sides of that ball is extremely interesting to me.
So what Giants defense do you get? Do you get the norm or do you get the one from Sunday night?
You get the norm.
Where they were one pass interference call away from maybe beating the Bills.
I want to say on Sunday night, the Giants defense basically took extends. They got up a little bit extra for that game.
A little bit extra.
Which, they're going to be flaccid. I think they're going to come out flaccid after the emotional high of, we almost had him.
Had me.
You never had me.
You never
had me. Before I kick it to Dale, I want to hit on Chill's point. What we were kind of talking about off air is that what's been taking down tournaments lately is kind of taking two pieces from that offense and avoiding the quarterback. And I think this is a prime situation to do that with Seattle. I don't think you need to bring along Geno Smith with Ken Walker and let's say DK Metcalf or Lockett or whichever one. I think you can take both and then leave out Geno and play somebody else. So obviously the Seahawks are second highest implied team total on the slate. It's going to be a case where there's going to be scoring, but do you need to bring along a chalky Geno Smith? I really don't think so. So it's going to be a case where I might leave Geno out and just kind of bring along Lockett and all my lineups with Ken Walker and kind of call it a day. So that's my professional opinion on that, because I don't play chalky quarterbacks. I mean, I do, but I don't.
Professional opinion.
You know, but Dale, where are you looking at the QB position?
So is a professional?
He is the professional of this delicatessen.
It's
and the
hurtful,
proprietor.
Blake. I am a professional. I mean, I'm not a professional DFS player. No. But because I'm able to upload content on the internet, I am a professional podcaster by LinkedIn definition. My LinkedIn profile says I'm a professional podcaster. So
good for you. Good for you.
Stop the hate. All right, Dale, where you at?
As Baker was talking about with the Jordan Love situation, his stack options are cheap too, cheapish. Going back, go with the chalk if you really want. But another nasty play. You literally just talked about it, Baker, but you didn't mention his name. All they do is pass. He gets there. It's just not pretty when he gets there. Is Sam Howell versus Giants. And I mean,
the Giants defense is sauce. So I mean, and you might, Baker, you already said they might be a little flaccid this week. A little
limp.
flaccid.
Limp.
Little limp. All right, Sam Howell. I like that call. Anybody else on your radar this week?
Not anybody that we haven't already talked about. Mostly just the chalk, Jordan Love, Sam Howell. Just trying to keep it simple. Don't do anything crazy. Don't go PJ Walker on us.
Come on, PJ Walker. Come on.
I tried that. It didn't work out too well for me.
Yeah, but that was a different situation. I mean, they went against the 40 freaking Niners, for Christ's sakes. Like, who puts up QB production against them?
The backup for the Raiders last year?
Thank you.
Josh Dobbs.
That's where I was going.
It was Jarrett Stidham.
Jarrett Stidham, let's go.
I'm sorry, I'm never going to remember Jarrett Stidham's name.
Who?
You mean the potential starter in Denver in a couple weeks?
He's the best quarterback in the building. That's for damn certain.
Fucking stop that right now.
I mean, he's not, because Russ statistically is having a good season.
Baker, I'm going to send you something real quick here. So.
But Russ statistically sucks.
Does he though?
So, yes.
I mean, we would be remiss if we didn't talk about this Chiefs-Chargers game. I mean, let's not get it twisted. That's where 99% of the ownership's going. That's an over-exaggeration, obviously.
I said play the shot.
I didn't feel the need.
And then you said in all seriousness, because we know you ain't. Well, no, you play Patrick Mahomes. I've went on tirades about why you don't play Patrick Mahomes, but I'm not doing that. But we have to talk about it. So let's give me your professional opinion about what we should do with the quarterbacks in this game.
I mean, Justin Herbert has a good track record versus the Chiefs. I don't think this is the same Chiefs team that he's played throughout the course of his career, though, as far as their defense is concerned. This Chiefs defense I think is legit. So, even though this is obviously the highest total and it's a place where people want to jam things in, this definitely doesn't feel like a stack it game, because of this Chiefs team is not the Chiefs team that we know. They play slow and gross, kind of.
Chili's been touting that Chiefs defense for weeks.
I mean, I had the same conversation, argument, actually, with my buddy Evan on his, well, not during his podcast, but on our other feed. And it's basically the Chiefs are what Chill's been saying for weeks. They're bored. They're doing enough to win. And that's all they need to do. So this is, for me, the easiest under on the board, period. We know Brandon Staley's not going to show up and actually compete against this squad. So, I mean, while I like them from a fantasy perspective overall, I think, obviously it could burn me, which I'm willing to do that for every Chiefs game moving forward. But I'm not playing. I might take a piece or two from this game if salary allows me to. But again, Patrick Mahomes, the most expensive quarterback. Why? Why is he more expensive than Josh Allen? Why is he more expensive than, or like in the same price tier as like, let's see, hold on, let me pull it up. Yeah, Patrick, Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, and Lamar.
I actually think Josh Allen is too expensive.
I think Patrick Mahomes is too expensive. I think Justin Herbert's definitely too expensive. So like they all should be priced around where Lamar is right now. They should all be 7.6 to 7.9. I'm not paying 8.3 for Patrick Mahomes. Like what? It's week 7, and he's produced 0 winning weeks. What makes you think this is going to change against the Chargers?
Well, he's priced this because his name is Patrick Lavelle Holmes II.
Exactly. And just because he's priced like that, ownership will go there. I'm just not. And I advise, anybody that's listening to us, like, this is just my philosophy on everything, and I'm just not doing it. So I'm probably going to 100% fade this game and hope for the best.
If Pat Mahomes projects around like 5%, if that ownership comes down and goes somewhere else, then just play Pat Mahomes.
Baker.
Yes.
You know good and well. Patrick Mahomes ain't never going to be no 5%.
I've seen Pat Mahomes 5% before.
Listen, if this is the only game worth talking about on the slate, this is going to draw ownership.
That's not true.
In a DFS standpoint, yes, it is.
Yes, it is. There's no total that's close to this game. There's no total within 4 points of this game.
But it's not the only game that's worth talking about.
I mean, all of them are worth talking about. I mean, we could talk about the Browns Colts all day, I guess. But why? Is that going to win us? Is that going to win us tournaments on Sunday, Baker?
I mean, you know what could win you tournaments on Sunday?
What's that?
This Rams-Pittsburgh game.
No, it's not, because Stafford isn't worth stacking.
Right.
But, like, all right, Sully, to take your theory.
Okay.
And this is something that I've kind of adapted to the last couple of weeks myself. Uh-huh. Taking pieces of, a popular team or a high implied team total without the quarterback. That's literally been the Rams the last 3 weeks. You don't need Stafford, but you've been able to take Kyron and Puka, Kyron and Cooper, and just take those guys and move straight the fuck along. The Rams, the Rams offense is so, targeted to 3 people to the point where I can take all 3 of them. I can gain every yard, every touchdown. If I just take these 3 people, put them in one lineup, and whatever they're implied, I have their offense.
I mean, I get it. They're a concentrated offense. So, yes, I 100% agree. But, again, that's Chill's point. That's what he's been saying for weeks. All you need is a couple pieces. That's exactly what I said about the Seahawks situation. I don't need to bring Geno along with Metcalf and Ken Walker. I can leave him out and go somewhere else. But I have that offense because their offense is so centered on, 3 people. You don't need to go anywhere else. So
we need to make that a rule in the dollar.
I mean, truthfully, and I guess the way I'm kind of looking at it is the Chargers-Cowboys game also had a high total, and it flopped. And I see this game going the exact same way.
You're kind of on the same page. Excellent.
I saw a post earlier today, and it made my feelings hurt a little bit. It said that Justin Herbert is just Mac Jones with a stronger arm. Yeah.
The best.
Too far.
That's a little too far.
The most fair thing I heard about Justin Herbert was, if you remember his first game, dude was great, but he hasn't gotten better than that.
Womp womp womp.
This is true.
He hasn't, and it could be coaching. That could 100% be coaching. And
I really do feel like it is partially coaching because that coach cannot coach his way out of a fucking job.
Listen,
yet.
if they keep losing, he's not making it through the season. But here we are.
The number one thing I remember about Justin Herbert is he won the starting job because the doctor fucked up Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah, he stabbed him in the lung. Crazy.
All right, let's slide over to running back position. And the only thing I'll say about running backs from my perspective is that I don't trust Sean McVay. So whoever's starting in this Rams backfield, DraftKings is 4K. So if we get news at 3:15 that Royce Freeman is going to be the starter, he's 4K. If we get news that Salvin Ahmed is the starter, I think he needs to be added to the DraftKings pool. But he'll be actually no. If he's got to get added, he'll probably jack up his price, won't they?
Yeah,
DraftKings would be like that, wouldn't they? Wouldn't they? They wouldn't put him at 4K.
45.
They'd be
45.
dicks. Yeah, they put him at 45. Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, if that's the potential value that we have at running back this week, I mean, extreme value. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty much all over the board. I mean, we got some running backs that have relatively cupcake matchups. Looks like we'll get Aaron Jones back this week. He's in a very soft matchup. Ken Walker, like we already mentioned and alluded to, against Arizona. A lot of different spots we can attack this week. Fully healthy Austin Eckler, if you want to get in that KC Chargers game, that's definitely an option. But I kind of want to get your perspective, guys, on where we are leaning towards this week. Baker, I'll start with you. Running backs, who you got?
Damn it, it's a minute and a half left in my game, and you call on me.
Ah, good.
Sick of you.
Fuck them.
Wow, that's hurtful.
Nobody cares.
Go on.
Would I be remiss to say Ken Walker? Like, do I need to bring up Ken Walker?
No.
Should I? No.
I mean, I already did.
Do I need to bring up Josh Jacobs?
I already did that too.
Should I bring up Isaiah Pacheco?
Yes.
Bring up Isaiah Pacheco. Okay, I can talk about Isaiah Pacheco. Okay, thank you. I mean, he's and to go back to your point, it is still the highest point total on the board. He's a home favorite. You know, the things that we quote unquote look for in DFS for running backs. So, you know, that makes him a, you know, interesting play, makes him a good play. He makes him a play. As I look through early ownership, the one ownership thing that has my mind boggled is why Ramondre Stevenson's gaining such ownership.
Because he finally got a touchdown.
And he did nothing else besides that.
Yep.
He had 18. Well, he had 18 fantasy points, but like this dude, like Ramondre's playing hurt.
And I mean, there is a Zeke problem that he has as well for volume. So
he has a huge Zeke problem. Why are they trying to kick the? Never mind. I'm not going to go on that tangent.
Let's just not go there.
Because the Patriots are trying to get Caleb Williams.
They ain't bad enough to get Caleb Williams. They might.
What do you mean they have one win, bro?
They ain't bad enough.
What do you mean they ain't bad enough?
I think I said what I said, didn't I?
I mean, they're right there in the conversation. He's not wrong. Could the Patriots get Caleb Williams?
The Dude, the Cardinals have a better quarterback with Dobbs or Kyler Murray right now than Mac Jones. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And then what? They're competing with the Bears.
And the Bears ain't gonna. Yeah, they would.
The Bears are going to win this Sunday. You're all going to be salty. Okay.
It doesn't even have anything to do with that. If they win, they're just one step further away from Caleb Williams.
Not really, because the Panthers are still winless. So
that
the Panthers don't even have a first round pick.
Yeah, Chicago
belongs to the Panthers.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Speaking of Chicago, I think we'd be remiss, and if Roschon comes back this week, he would definitely have to be in play at his, you know, stupidly cheap price tag.
Don't do it. Don't play anybody from the Bears offense.
I mean, you're probably
chilly.
You're probably not.
I'm saving you money, bro.
Secret Bayesian man is gonna freaking dominate this slate, bro. It's gonna be lit. When 1% owned DJ Moore tag teams with the boy from Shepherd University. All right.
Shepherd.
Chili, I need the rules this week in the dollar to be an NFC stack just so he can play that.
You looked up where he went to school?
They've been saying it like every time I hear his name, they literally bring up the school he went to.
They mentioned it a lot on the telecast.
Gotcha.
Yeah, man, it's out there. Shepherd. You'll never forget now.
I'll forget the second the show's over.
AA Shepherd.
But I honestly, I think my favorite play on the board, it's got to be Aaron Jones, because we literally saw what AJ Dillon did as a starting running back in this role. He sucks.
What?
Like,
he stumbled to 3 yards of carry.
Sully, you used to make fun of David Montgomery, calling him like a refrigerator at running back. No, that's AJ Dillon. AJ Dillon sucks.
But the
I say that.
thighs are so thick, though, Baker.
I mean, they are thicker than peanut butter in the refrigerator. But
They
them thighs,
do.
but them thighs can't run over nobody.
You're right.
Like you would think with thighs, you know what I'm saying, as thick as all four of us put together, he should be trucking everybody. Like his yards at the contact should be up there. No, they're not.
Agreed.
Like he scares everybody getting off the bus. He's like, and then it's like, oh, like you go down with me breathing on you.
Yeah, I mean, at least he's good at playing Farm Simulator at 5 a.m. So I mean, that's cool.
I mean, he's good at playing Farm Simulator. I'm good at playing Farmville. You know, a game that's 20 plus years old.
That you're the only person that left.
Dale, running backs, who you got?
Go along with the chalk, kind of like what Baker's going down again. Just going down the line. You want to talk about this person? No. Talk about this person? No. But the person I kind of want to talk about is Brian Robinson Jr. again, with the Washington connection here.
Is this dude a commie fan?
No.
He gives me Sam Howell
No.
in the QB section. He gives me Brian Robinson Jr. in the running back position. Let me guess, Baker. Sorry, Dale. Spoilers. Curtis Samuel. Spoilers. Terry McLaurin. Spoilers.
Not Terry McLaurin. Curtis Samuel is on my list though.
He's a commies fan.
Why wouldn't you play Terry McLaurin? He's 5,400, but go on.
Anyways, no, I'm just a fan of anybody going against the Giants defense. That's where I'm at.
I kind of feel like you're a Commanders fan, but Baker.
I mean, Baker's a commie fan.
No, I'm a Panthers fan. A winless Panthers fan.
He is representing it. You're representing that purple, though, Baker.
How many people do you guys think I cheer for
Two.
fuck's sake?
Two.
Actually,
the Vikings and the Commanders.
I'm not a Browns fan at all?
No.
No, not really. No.
You lost your fandom with the.
No, not really. No.
Like, Baker, how many Browns have you? Like, you touted Amari Cooper 1 week. That was about it.
The Browns suck.
I mean, I tout my Dolphins.
Oh,
They're really good.
It's really tough to tout the highest scoring team in the league. Way to go, Chill.
I mean, I show respect to my favorite team.
I show respect to my favorite team too. Smacked your favorite team, bitch.
My team's leading the division.
You right. You right.
No,
What's
but
your point?
We'll see after this week because my team's going to go up against a real defense again. So we'll see how that works.
They're gonna boat race them. They're gonna that offense is just ridiculous, dude.
I don't know,
Absolutely
man.
freaking
Like
ridiculous.
if you get physical with the Dolphins, they don't like it.
We'll see. Chill. Hit me with some running backs, man.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, they kind of mentioned everybody I was interested in. I mean, like, just target these teams that are really bad against running backs. Baker mentioned Aaron Jones. If he plays, I do like that. I think Brian Robertson Jr. is a good call. The Giants are absolutely abysmal against the run. Ken Walker, I think that play just kind of explains itself. The Cardinals are really bad. Baker trying to he's trying to rep the Browns there. I don't know. I think a play that kind of becomes intriguing is like we all want it to work and it hasn't worked yet, but it'd be Javonte Williams against the Packers.
Chill. Hold on. I got breaking news for you.
All right.
The Las Vegas Aces are your back-to-back WNBA champions.
Okay, and
I didn't know they won it last year. I didn't know they won it. Congratulations.
Well, now you know. If somebody asks you who won in 2022 and 2023, the Las Vegas Aces won back-to-back years.
Baker, I could literally ask that question at trivia on Monday, even though it just happened, and no one would get it right except your table.
If I go.
I'm just saying. And if you're not there, I'll clean sweep it, and no one will get it.
I'm just happy that nobody has to spend their hard-earned American dollars on another WNBA game till the next season.
Baker, I'm surprised you're not in them WNBA DFS streets.
Is that a thing?
I took off from basketball as a whole. Like, I don't play any basketball anymore.
Yo, basketball DFS sucks, bro.
Can't stand
There is no WNBA DFS.
It's
Yes,
so
yes,
bad.
there is. Yes, there is.
Not on DraftKings.
Yes, there is.
Oh, you can definitely build some lineups.
But
Dale, I promise you, WNBA on DraftKings is a thing.
But yeah, finishing up with running backs here.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I knew that all of you being huge WNBA fans, that y'all wanted to know.
I mean, it's hard to have a slate, Dale, when the season is over.
Yeah, looking at
what contest you gonna find, man? There's literally no more games.
Considering, it was the finals.
I got you, Baker. I got you. You literally tried to shove it up Baker's ass when literally it just ended. There is no slates. Where you gonna find a lobby at, man? Huh? Season's over. Anywho, to wrap up running backs, like I said, I'm with you guys. Like I like the chalk this week, and that's exactly what I stuck with last week. Just kind of playing the chalky plays, But surprisingly, and like Baker and I were talking about on Monday, like guys that should have been probably more heavily owned were not. Like I had Kyron Williams in my smaller contest at less than 10%. So like, you would think that wasn't more obvious play, and it just straight up wasn't. So, but hey, that's neither here nor there. Sometimes you just got to play the best plays. And I think that's what we're going to do this week. So, wide receiver, let's roll on over there. And you guys are, as you mentioned several times, filling some Devontae Adams. We got some heavy hitters on the slate. Cooper Kupp looks like he has not missed a single step, not one at all. So, I mean, I think we got to put him in the Christian McCaffrey conversation. Is he 10K? If the answer is no, you play Cooper Kupp. Again, death, taxes, Cooper Kupp. Those are the only guarantees in life. So I'll start there. Dale, I'll start with you, actually. Are you playing these guys at the top, or are you looking for somebody mid-range? And go ahead and mention your commie.
Score McLaurin. Yeah,
Terry McLaurin?
Go ahead, say him.
Nope, not scoring McLaurin. But
I'll mention Terry McLaurin. Dude's 5,400 going up against the Giants.
I'll mention scoring McLaurin because he's 5,400 going up against the Giants.
Wait, how much is he?
54.
Going up against the Giants.
Okay, okay. I just wanted to have some clarity. But
And
go
I
ahead,
mean,
Dale.
and Eric Bieniemy's offense as well. Like it's just like all concentrated on one wide receiver.
I mean, Curtis Samuel's been showing out, though.
Poor Jahan Dotson.
Poor Jahan
Has
Dotson.
anybody seen Jahan Dotson?
No, he's at my...
Nobody has seen that poor boy.
I mean, I even saw Sully in our league dropped him today.
You have to go.
Sully's like, I'm tired of this shit. Get out of here.
Wait, no more. You got to go.
Hey, Sully, he belongs on my trash-ass team, so.
You pick him up?
I put in a waiver for him.
Nice. Okay, Dale disappeared on me. I was trying to get his take, but he gone now. Baker, I guess I'll kick it to you until he decides to come back.
I mean, did he decide to pull a costume change like I did? There he is.
No, my wife came home and she had to ask me a couple questions real quick.
I thought you were about to transform like Batman. I thought you were about to get in the booth like Superman real quick. Just go ahead and put on your commander stuff.
Damn. No, I ain't got no commander
booth
stuff.
With a Terry McLaurin jersey, like he is 5,400 going against the Giants.
No, but I will play some Cooper Kupp this week. I mean, like you guys said.
Oh, you will? No kidding.
Mm-hmm. But I will not be playing Devontae Adams.
Nailed it.
What is your beef with Devontae Adams?
That Jacoby Myers is $2,000 cheaper, and he's arguably doing almost as good.
I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Listen, Devontae Adams is about to give them people that have Cooper Kupp the sweat.
Wait, chill. That's do the Raiders play at 4?
No, they do not. They're in Chicago.
You won't be giving them the sweat. You won't be giving them the sweat. Because that's literally when Devontae Adams would be breaking slates. Is at 425, this motherfucker's already got 70 and a touch. You're just like, well,
there goes that.
said, man, I think he's gonna. Those people that have Cooper Cup and Devontae are gonna need Cooper Cup to match him.
That's fair. That's fair.
Play both of them, sure. Go good on you, but
fair.
Going back to the quarterback take, so going with the Jordan Love take, do you take the Christian Watson or the Romeo Dobbs receiver to go with him?
Christian
Watson. Yeah,
but
Christian Watson. I like Christian Watson this week. Probably not with Jordan Love, but on an island. I kind of like him this week.
Just by himself? Just hanging out?
Yeah, just by himself. I don't think I can stack up Jordan Love. Like I said, I think by the time we flip over the cards, he might be a little chalky. I've heard Jordan Love's name. It's only Wednesday, and I've heard his name like 5 times. I'm not a 5 times. So I don't know, man. But yeah, I do like Christian Watson on the island for real.
My last take for wide receiver, though, not the Commanders, since you guys want to sit there and bash the Commanders.
It's all right. You like the Commanders. You like the Commanders. It's okay.
Just this week.
Yeah, I got to say, no one said anything bad about the commies. I just say you are a commies fan.
If I go,
if you're going to talk up Sam Howell, you might as well talk up the pass catchers too, for sake.
But Hollywood Brown as a run back option against Seattle, dude, I feel like that could.
Why are we trying to make this Hollywood Brown thing work?
He gets so many targets, man.
He has so many unrealized air yards, bro.
Right? Bro, he's got to hit one of these weeks, man.
I feel like this sounds like everybody's logic to play Logan Thomas last week.
Yikes.
I mean, listen, I get it. He's cheap. If you want to use Marquise Brown on your Seattle bringbacks, fine. It's fine.
And your builds are going to be just like everybody else.
Baker, just play the best plays, bro.
There's no getting unique playing Hollywood, which I like Hollywood. Don't get it twisted. You're not getting unique playing Hollywood.
Just play the best plays, bro. That's the mentality for the week. Eat the chalk, play the best plays.
Or go $200 cheaper and play Drake London.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Hey, man, is the Riddler at home?
No.
He's not.
No.
Not playing any of his guys. That dude is like undefeated at home, but on the road, everybody sucks.
He took his first L this past week.
Oh, they were at home, weren't they? That's right.
Yeah, they were. I mean, if you look at Drake London's targets since week 1, like if you take out week 1, that's all he throws the ball to. So if you want to play Drake London, that's fine. I'm not against it.
Early in the week, before I kick it to Baker for wide receivers, you got an ownership number on Steph Diggs?
Yeah, it's non-existent.
Huh. So no one's playing Josh Allen, huh? No one's playing Steph Diggs, huh?
No, I mean, Baker says
15's not a bad number. 15's still not a bad number. What about Gabe Davis?
0.5%.
Yeah, 0.
No one's playing Gabe Davis, huh? 4? Perfect. Just give me Gabe Davis in a vacuum. Dude, the Bills are about to eviscerate these boys. It's going to be so bad. So bad. Anywho, Baker, receivers, who you got?
Well, I'm tempted and thinking about doing the same thing, the same strategy I had last week. As I told you on Monday, unfortunately, we didn't record last week, so I didn't get to scream at the top of my lungs. Play Cooper Kupp, you idiots.
The top of your lungs.
Hey, man, I thought I felt good about myself because, like, I had a Christian McCaffrey lineup in early only. That first drive came out, I'm like, ooh, Christian McCaffrey at 5% early only? I was like, ooh. Bro, for real. Dude, your eyes were the same as mine when I looked at that lineup.
Well, if Brock Purdy didn't miss what would have been a wide open 60-yard touchdown pass to him, you would have been dancing.
So in that lineup, I had Purdy, McCaffrey, and Ayuk, and I think the combined ownership of that lineup was 13% between the three. Oh yeah, Brandon Ayuk came in at like 2% and early only.
Ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
That should never happen.
Dude, that was... I mean, I get it. The Browns defense is good, but... We digress. But yeah, Baker's 100% right. Cooper Cup.
like I understand, you know what I'm saying? Cooper Cup's going to be popular, and he's a great play. He's not 10K, and I'm strongly considering, I'm just as high on him this week as I was last week.
Name a week you're not going to be high on Cooper Cup.
When he's 10K.
I don't think he's going to get to 10K. He went 10K in his heyday.
I feel like he got to.
I thought he got to 10K at one point.
Did he?
I mean, he
did.
Definitely did on FanDuel. He definitely did on
FanDuel. We know FanDuel don't fuck around. DraftKings be like 9-9.
DraftKings be like, "Hip, we're just gonna dangle this right in front of you."
DraftKings would be like, DraftKings will use the marketing illusion that if we just make it 9-9, they'll play him. But if you make it 10,000, they're like, "Whoa, that's expensive.
That's too much. That's too much. 9-9, I can fit. 10K,
yeah, yeah.
I mean, that's extremely fair.
Right, I'm out on that. Big facts.
I think one of the most interesting places to potentially get different with us, obviously we're talking about playing the best plays and playing some chalk. I still feel like this Rams secondary is vulnerable. Like, I understand they haven't given up many fantasy points and this, that, and the other, but they give up yardage, which is eventually at some point in time going to lead to them giving up touchdowns to pass catchers specifically.
You trust Kenny Pickett?
I trust the fact of one of the most underrated wide receivers, in my humble opinion, returning to this Pittsburgh offense and creating an element to this Pittsburgh offense that they haven't had pretty much since week one. Somebody who can just flat out beat you one-on-one.
You got old Deontay?
I think that, honestly, George Pickens or Deontay Johnson, I think, are both viable. But in a vacuum, if I had to choose one, I'm going to take Deontay.
And Deontay is $500 cheaper.
He is $500 cheaper. And
I mean, if you want to get a mini in there with Johnson and Cup, I don't hate it. If that's how you want to look at it.
Early in the week, that's one of my favorite minis. Obviously, we'll see how the week goes. We'll see how things progress in my brain. What little movement we have in my brain. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, Deontay Johnson or George Pickens, either or, I think are fantastic run backs in full-on game stacks with the Rams, or in a full-on game stack, or just, a mini with, whether you want to go Zach Evans and one of these guys or Cooper Kupp and one of these guys. I think they're very good ways to potentially later in the week get different with your shit.
Before we kick it to tight end, because we're not going to spend any time on that.
But Chill didn't get to talk about his wide receivers yet.
I mean, he's been kind of interjecting.
I have been. I mean, I got
sprinkling him in.
I mean, I have some
interject
plays.
into Chill? Can I interject into Chill though?
You can.
That's up to him. He's got to give consent.
That sounds kinky, but
that's fair.
All right, well, Chill, before I kick it to you, I'm going to say one guy that always gets there is our Sun God. He is inevitable. No one likes to play him.
Nobody's playing the Sun God this week.
And no one's going to play him again.
Oh, they're going to play him this week. They're going to.
No one's going to play the Sun God.
They're not going to let that 30-some point game go. Oh, I got to get me some Sun God.
Baker, yes. I bet you his ownership when the cards flip is below 10%.
By the way, that's the play. If I play the Sun God over Jamar Chase, I take it down.
Should have just played the God of the Sun. I mean, he's inevitable.
I wanted to chase waterfalls.
I feel you.
All pun intended with the chase waterfalls.
But Baker, nobody's playing. What do you have for ownership on Amon-Ra?
11.
Yeah, I don't even think it gets to 11. I mean, the site I'm using kind of has some weird ownership projections. Like they're out there. Baker, out of curiosity, where do you got Kadarius Toney?
That's an extremely random name to throw at me.
Yeah, where do you got him? Because this site has him close to the top.
I got him at 3.
Oh, this site, you and this site are way different. Now, I'm probably going to chalk it up to it's Wednesday, but they got him near the chalk.
I will say this for Run the Sims, though sometimes their numbers can be a little bit off. Their early projections, for the most part, tend to be in a good range for where it ends. Where as things come condensed towards the end of the week,
I'll trust the Sims on this one.
Give you a good feel.
Yes.
I mean, I don't have that many plays at wide receiver. These guys mentioned a lot of them. I think if you want to play Puka Nakua on the other side, if you want to get cheap, if you cheaper than playing Cooper Cup, I think it's fine. Both guys. Listen, we've mentioned it here. That offense is so concentrated. Sean McVay could very well come out and do what he did in the first half against the Cardinals and only try to run the ball 3 fucking times. So again, if you want to play Puka Nakua, I think it's fine. If you can't find, the money for Cooper, but you still want to get involved in that game, I think it's fine. I don't think you need to play Tutu Atwell if you really need to stretch out thin. But if you want to stack Stafford, you want to play Cooper and Atwell or Cooper Cup and Higbee, I think that's fine.
The dude never gets over 16 DraftKings points, man. I'm not playing Matt Stafford. I'm just not doing it.
I agree, but if you are interested in, this would be the week to try it because
he hasn't produced a tournament-winning week in checks notes ever since he was a Lion. So I'm good. I'm good.
Again, fair.
I'm sure he had some tournament-winning lineups when Cooper Cup was going stupid.
Bro, he literally did not hang on to Cooper Cup's coattails. It was literally if Cooper Cup went for 202, Matt Stafford had 252.
That's not true because he had Odell Beckham, and Odell Beckham would get there on the first drive and never be seen from again.
I mean, I don't think
it's fair.
Or because Rashee Rice actually has, a real price tag next to him. I think he's like 4,700. Are people going to play that with Mahomes?
No.
Yes.
Okay, because again, this has got Kadarius Toney's ownership through the roof because Kadarius Toney's 3,800. So I guess if you want a cheap way to get into that game, it's risky, but it is the Chargers and they're bad at defense.
Hey man, the Chiefs just got Mikael Hardman back.
Dude, he's back.
He's back.
Hilarious.
Cam Newton, I'm back.
If you want to get a cheaper way into that Seattle game, if you want to play Jackson Smith and Jigba, I don't hate it. I don't hate that move. Again, if you're trying to find value to jam in some of these guys, I get it. I don't think he's probably my favorite value play on the slate so far, truthfully.
Fair.
And then taking a look at the God.
Yeah.
Because I think in this game, if you do take cornerback matchups into consideration, Evans is going to get the AJ Terrell treatment. Tampa Bay is coming off of that offense didn't look bad. Baker just missed throws. So it could have been a better day for that offense. And Tampa Bay's at home playing Atlanta. So I don't hate Godwin there at 6,900.
So you take the God and you pair him up with the Sun God,
which is coming in. It's no ownership whatsoever.
Yeah,
that's too much God. That's too many guys. There can only be one God.
Oh
well, we'll see which one proves it on Sunday. Who is the true God?
And then I mean, with the quarterbacks I discussed earlier, Diggs and Zay Flowers, I'll probably be playing this week.
And back in 2021, Matt Stafford had multiple games of 303.
Bro, during the vid,
2021, he had multiple years of 300, multiple games of 303. That's tournament producing.
This is where we need something off the soundboard.
Yep. Stop it. Get your help.
All right, we're contractually obligated to talk about this stupid position, so just hit it real quick.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
No, we are not.
Yeah, we are. Knock it off.
All right, listen, Travis Kelce's on the slate, yay or nay?
Hold on. Who's Travis Kelce?
Taylor Swift is on the slate, yay or nay?
Yay. Yeah.
If I'm playing Patrick Mahomes, then he's in there.
Obviously.
That's it. That's the only way I'm playing Travis Kelce.
And Dale is a no. I don't need to go to Dale because he's playing Logan Thomas, so we don't have to worry about that. Freaking commies, man. Only ones I wanted to mention is it looks like Michael Mayer is kind of ascending into that TE1 role.
No.
If you want to get funky.
Dude, you playing some Michael Myers? Let's go.
I mean, he is taking over from hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Yeah, and then the snap share differential from Zach Ertz to Trey McBride was kind of glaring last week. So, I mean, if you want a really cheap punt, thinking it's more of a Saturday take, but I kind of feeling some Trey McBride this week. I'm not going to lie.
Play Luke Musgrave if you want a cheap punt.
He's going to be chalk.
Chalk Musgraves.
Bro,
Chalk Musgrave.
Play the best plays.
well, if you're gonna play that, you might as well play freaking like we're playing the unrealized air yards game. Play Hollywood Brown with Luke Musgraves. Both of them lead their fucking position in unrealized air yards.
If Dalton Kincaid is out, I'm probably just playing Dawson Knox.
Dalton Kincaid's back.
Dalton Kincaid's good to go.
He's already cleared his concussion protocol.
Dale, besides Logan Thomas, anybody else on your radar?
Yeah, I got this guy. He's pretty cheap. He's at 3,500. Once again, he's playing the Giants defense. I think his name is Logan Thomas. Something like that. I don't know. I'm kidding.
You got me.
I don't know. Maybe Pat Fryermuth at 3,900 because, again, a couple weeks ago when I was talking about Dallas Goedert going against the Rams defense with the tight ends, they don't cover the tight end position at all. So Pat Fryermuth I could see there, or we could go to Redacted if you want.
No.
Listen, if you want to play Kyle Pitts or Jonnu Smith, that's fine.
Who? Redacted.
Wait, who?
Redacted. Let me go get my black permanent marker real quick. Redacted.
Exactly. I've been weak on the soundboard today, so I'll bring it back for this time and this time only. His name is Kyle, so
there you
he's
go.
not going to be mentioned by me on this show. Chill real quick. Tight ends.
If I'm playing Lamar, that's probably hitching me to Mark Andrews. Even though, I mean, if I don't play Lamar, then I'm probably I'm just gonna single stack him with Flowers. And I'm probably just playing maybe Laporta. If I don't play him with the Sun God, I kind of have to go from there.
Just play the Sun God on the run back. Just play the Sun God.
But Laporta has the safest tight end floor out of any tight end right now. It's safer than Travis Kelce's.
He's not wrong.
And especially like if David Montgomery does get ruled out of this game, like they're gonna have to pass.
So Who is playing running back for the Lions?
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Jahmyr Gibbs didn't practice today. Reynolds didn't practice today. We all know Monty's out. Like they literally have no running backs.
Me. They're going to call me.
Listen, man, if Sean McVay can sign in 80-year-old in Darrell Henderson Jr. off the street. Now watch. Darrell Henderson Jr. is going to lead that backfield in touches. Watch.
Why not?
He's going to have that same. He's going to have the same intro that lineman from the Giants did on Sunday night. Straight off the couch.
Hilarious.
And I was like, what does that mean? Oh my God, they just signed him this week. Yeah. He was straight off the couch.
Any interest if you want to get into the Cardinal Seahawks game, just playing Noah Fant at 2,800?
Is Drew Lock starting? Then I'm not playing Noah Fant.
I mean, listen, I get it, but if you really want a mega punt, that's not a bad option. He's
Baker real quick.
2,800.
I get it. Baker real quick.
Y'all are contractually obligated to. I'm not contractually obligated to talk about this dumbass position. I don't give a fuck.
Fair. Defense.
Browns. Chalk.
So, all right, I'm not going to get on a tangent, but I am real quick. From a fantasy perspective, why am I playing the Browns defense? They don't take the ball away. They just stop you.
I get it.
Why am I playing the Browns?
I mean, I get it. And the Jaguars do lead the league in turnovers, from a defensive standpoint. But Gardner Minshew literally threw the ball right to them. Like, he literally just was like, here.
I got you a present.
Baker, are you playing the Bills like we talked on Monday? Just pay up for the Bills.
I mean, I haven't even considered another one.
Baker's going to put in the Bills and Cooper Kupp. I want to know where this value is coming from.
Zach Evans.
Noah Fant.
And Noah Fant. There you go.
Chill. We don't know where the value is coming from. Value is coming from quite yet.
I was about to say,
but we'll get there. We will get there. Damn it!
Right, he's not in the weeds yet, but he'll find it. Oh, he'll find it.
I mean, I guess if Aiden O'Connell starts and you want to play the Bears, that's fine.
I mean, played a bunch of the Bears defense last week. Worked out.
Yeah, just don't play the Raiders defense because they're about to get shredded.
I mean, hold on. According to somebody on this panel, we should all be playing the Bears defense regardless because they are a top tier defense. According to someone on this panel.
Dale, you are correct.
I actually do. And maybe I like the Chiefs defense at 2,400.
That's a fantastic play.
That's going to be my way in the game. I'm just going to play the Chiefs defense.
It's not better than the Bills play at 4,200, but it's a great play.
Listen, if you can find room for the Bills, I don't know what they are on FanDuel. I assume they're about 8K. But if you can find, I mean, if you can find, what are they, 5,300? They
are 5,000 on FanDuel.
Okay, so 5. I was close. I was like 5 is the obvious answer. I just wanted to be stupid. But
yeah, they're 5. They're 5. The top.
Can I ask anybody in the Commanders versus the Giants?
Yeah.
There it is. The commie over here.
Can I get some Commanders?
How about the Commanders versus Tyrod Taylor or Daniel Jones?
I mean, if you want to play the Falcons defense against Baker, I don't mind it either.
Or you can play Tampa's defense against the Riddler.
That's
right here, bro.
Yes, sir.
I'm right here.
Your name's not Baker.
Your
name is Christian.
Your name's not Baker.
Whoa there. We're not throwing out government names right now, okay?
That would be like somebody mentioning Chili Davis, the baseball player, and be like, "Oh, that could be me." No, it's not.
Your name's Chill.
My name is not Chill.
Baker, your name is Christian like Ponder, not Baker like Mayfield. Okay.
Bro,
it's funny you say that because I have a Christian Ponder autograph card sitting right above me.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I saved it.
He's literally sitting right above me.
I remember.
And speaking of which, you know what team drafted Christian Ponder, right?
Of course.
So you know why I'm a Christian Ponder fan.
You have a draft day card, don't you?
It is a draft day card.
It is a draft day card.
I remember when he got drafted and then Jake Locker got drafted. I'm like, what are y'all doing?
Dude,
remember Jake Locker was going to be a beast. What are you talking about? He was supposed to be a beast.
Remember Jake Locker? Holy shit.
Jake Locker, the one from Washington?
Yes.
Dude, wow.
Going to Tennessee and doing nothing.
Nothing.
So
it's like Tennessee's quarterbacks now doing nothing.
Derrick
Henry top 5.
Derrick Henry has good passer rating.
Malik Willis is about to get wet.
Why is he?
Yeah, you're right. Derrick Henry does have the best passer rating on that team. So I mean, he's not wrong.
It's almost Diember.
Yeah, but just what team is it going to be Diember for? Because it ain't going to be the Titans.
I would be. I hope they trade him, but I'd be surprised if they would. They need their fans in there.
Why? To watch a losing product?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the NFL. People are going to go to the game regardless if their favorite player is there or not. So, but yeah, I think that'll about do it for the deli for tonight. Before we go, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Of course, join us on our YouTube channel. Just type in the DFS Deli. Make sure you do all the things that help promote the podcast to get in more ears so they can listen to our crazy takes and our rants and Dale's devotion to the Commanders and all that good stuff. So don't forget
Baker's
to do that on the way
devotion
out.
to the Vikings.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. And of course, before we go ahead and shut down the grill, close up the shop, I need something bold before we go. Obviously something bold. Baker, you got something bold for me? And it ain't Patrick Mahomes, 5-7 touchdowns, whatever you say every time Patrick Mahomes is on the damn slate.
505.
And 5.
If he had Tyreek Hill, then I would give it to you, but
fair. What you got? What you got, bold?
All right. So since there are only 3 things that are guaranteed to happen on Sunday, there's going to be something with taxes, somebody's going to die, and Cooper Kupp's going to go stupid. He drops a 40 burger.
Only thing that's going to be dying if Cooper Kupp drops a 40 burger is my lineups. I can tell you that. I'm like, oh, I faded him. Oh.
Womp, womp, womp.
Chill, something bold.
Ooh, something bold.
Yeah, man, we need the hot takery before we go ahead and close up the shop. You know, we do this every week, bro. We do this every week.
I have a couple bold takes. I just don't. You know what? I'm just gonna piggyback off of Baker and to say Puka Nacua outscores Cooper Kupp.
So what's he dropped 45? The fuck?
Yeah, Puka Nacua outscores Cooper Kupp.
Okay, so load up the Matt Stafford doubles. Got it.
You can't afford it.
Yes, I can. If I can afford Travis Kelce, I can damn sure afford Stafford, Puka, and freaking Kupp.
And the Bills defense.
Evans.
Hold up. And the Bills defense, Utley. And the Bills defense.
My other bold take was that Steph Diggs is the highest scoring wide receiver on the slate.
So wait, time out. So Cooper Kupp's dropping 40. Puka Nacua is outscoring Cooper Kupp, who's dropping 45, and Steph Diggs is going to be the number 1 receiver. So that means he's dropping 50. So you mean I need these 3 in my lineup? Period.
Yeah, and then you're playing Sam Howell.
And you still ain't got enough money. You still ain't got enough money with that.
You can't play the Bills defense in that lineup. You better go down to Kansas City.
All right. Now, funny enough, Chill, me and Sully playing around with lineups on Monday, built Cooper Kupp, Steph Diggs, Josh Allen with the Bills defense.
We did. It was ugly.
It got real nasty real fast.
But it got there. We made it happen. We made it happen. Dale, bold take?
I will go. It's not on the main slate, but it's on Sunday night. That the Dolphins will beat the Eagles by 3 scores.
A beat down on Sunday night.
Yes.
Hey, okay. I like that. That's bold.
I don't think Philly's defense is that good.
Philadelphia they're not as good as what they were last year.
Which is surprising, seeing as how Jalen Carter is a freaking menace to society.
Correct, but that offense hasn't been the same since A.J. Brown wants to be selfish.
Yep.
Hey, man, they got Julio now.
Bro.
You just need to add another piece.
Bro.
All I know is that on Sunday, you will see secret Bajit man as a top 5 quarterback.
Bajit man.
In a Bears victory. Check it. Secret Bajit man.
I swear to God, if rolls up in the text thread.
If he plays well, do they have a quarterback controversy in Chicago?
Yes. Yes.
That would just literally give them ammunition to trade Fields.
Facts.
Like on the spot. He would be gone on Monday.
And then Caleb Williams will be there in 2024.
Not when secret Bajit man freaking finishes the season as QB 10.
Well, listen, he could. They still got the Panthers' first pick.
Exactly. Thank you. All right, boys, let's go ahead and wrap it up for the night. I appreciate you all listening to our craziness and antics for the night. We'll hopefully see you on Saturday for the Contrarian Show, the secret menu, to get those lower owned plays to get you to the top of your leaderboards. Until then, I have been Sully, your host of the DFS Deli. For Chill, for Bake, and for the Commanders fan Dale. We will see you on the next one. Peace.